Alright guys, let's check out my creative build here. Along with a couple friends, we made it some ships and SpaceEngineers over the past couple months. Um, check out my base, FriendShip mining fleet. There's the flagship. And it has a reversed inverted gravity with a cargo hold underneath. Which turns you over. This is the medical bays. Captain's chair. It's got a good view range at all angles. Back here we have the engine room, all the gyros. Assemblers, refineries up front, along with a little bit of defense. And then we have a little simple cargo hauler, 3 large cargoes, simple ship. Actually, it was derived from a starter ship, which was torn down and rebuilt into this. Several ships were made in that fashion. It's fairly simple, you know. And you got your lift to go up to your cockpit. The cargo entry is underneath, so you can access all your cargo containers through this crawl space. This is the carrier ship. So we got a large landing bay, locking doors, locking pads for landing. The bridge has its own backup power supplies and medical bays. A decent view. And its own little cargo storage. And reactor room. This is my pride and honor, my first ship created in a survival situation. Took me a while to build it, and of course the trolls ensued. I had to rebuild it several times. But it's my FriendShip mining mobile facility, I would call it. It's 4 refineries. This one was also derived from a starter ship, which I used it as a building platform to create this ship, which you can actually see from underneath. I left the original blocks same color You can see how small the starter ship was compared to the finished product. This is kind of like the open area or medical bay, um, generators, gyros, and then up here is cockpit. One of the best views in all the ships. And up front we have, well, actually you can go two different ways, either from underneath or up the ramp and around the catwalks, which have, you know, views from the side. And as you access your refineries, it's one of my mining ships. It's in its own little cargo bay with an opening door in the front. 4 refineries, 4 assemblers off from underneath. Let me out of here. Okay. And then we're on to this big guy here I made just recently, carrying along my designing scheme. And it's basically a mobile station platform. It's more than double, I'd say almost 3 times the size of any other ship here. But it is also the most maneuverable, I would say, because of the large amount of engines strewn across its platform. Also, this is more or less a landing pad built in the center with blast doors on either side. And we can enter the menu and open these guys up, which of course you can now do with the shortcut keys while you're in a cockpit. But from outside, they can be opened from any terminal. And these guys open up. It's a mirrored image, so you got the same thing on each side. In the very front, we have like a little prison area. Not very friendly, but you know. This is more or less a little landing room for small craft. This is more or less the entry hallway into the refinery, assembler, and storage room. Engine room. It's a lot larger than most. I have plenty of gyros, which make it turn rate very well. Interconnected conveyor systems, and a quick route up to the medical bay room. Also to the bridge, which is very large and open, and with a decent view to the landing pad and up front. And mainly you can come down the stairwell back into the hallway room, and then there's individual little rooms on each side for friends or what have you for their spawning. Alright, that does it for the large ships. And then we have the FriendShip mining facility, which is a large base comprised of its own landing pad, little alleyway to the other building, refinery room, medical bays, storage room, this is the reactor room, which also enters into the garage. Got a couple player-made ships in here, most of which are also up here. I actually like this one. This is more like a troop transport. Couple player-made miners. And this way you can enter it into the alleyway to the players' quarters, which is basically a addition to the mining platform, which is solar powered. Uh, it's like 3 individual apartments per se, each one with a large open room, their own refinery, assembler, and storage, reactor, medical bay, everything your friends might need to have their own little place in this world. And they're all linked by a separate hallway to each one. And that about wraps it up. Thanks for watching.